Okay. Hey everyone, it's Mick, and this is the Poly Vlog. Holding it down this week alone, as Stephanie is on vacation with her family, and they're kicking off their summer with a wonderful little trip. She will be back next week, but for the next couple episodes, it's all me. All right? So, today we're going to be getting into a little bit about how you deal with a jealous mate or partner. We talk a lot here about personal responsibility of jealousy and about how you need to own your own emotions. However, a lot of this can be aided by the fact that if you have a jealous partner, the things that you do can actually make their jealousy diminish and or help them through it in a much more effective manner. A lot of the ways that we handle partners with jealousy is we actually make it worse, because as they become more inquisitive, more anxious about what we're up to and what we've been doing, and they want to know so much about it, it actually becomes grating and kind of annoying, and we can actually begin to become elusive, evasive, shutting down certain questions, becoming upset or hostile, and ultimately a little more secretive than we otherwise would be. A normal, for instance, would be, let's just say that you have a mate who is contacting you like 10 times a day, wondering what you're doing and what you're feeling and everything like that. You can become annoyed. A natural response. But this may make you actually become less eager to talk to them, less forthcoming with the information. This can actually exacerbate the problem and actually create more issues. The problem with this is that you're ultimately creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more jealous that somebody becomes, the more they want to know, the less you're willing to give them, and it just kind of cycles downward. So I wanted to give you some quick tips about how you can deal with your jealous partner and help them through their jealousy, and support them through some of their insecurities and the changes that are going on around you. First of all, make sure it's okay that you are able to talk to your partner about their anxieties and their fears and insecurities. Make sure that you are allowing yourself to become available to them, and make sure that they know that you are there to listen to what they have to say so they can explain themselves and open up to you about what's really bothering them. It's important when you do this that you are not dismissive. Try not to downplay their emotions or invalidate the way they're feeling, because no emotion is wrong. It's important that you're supportive, you understand, you look at the cause of what might be causing it, offer alternatives, but you don't dismiss their emotion. Even if this is the 10th time that they've told you about the same feeling that they're getting based on something that's happening, do not do that whole, oh, not this again, this isn't cool, we've already talked about this. No, that doesn't help anything. So what you need to do is be there, be persistent with the exact same message you've always delivered, and that is that you love them, that you're there to listen to them, and that you know that they need to work through these things. Along with this is that you are responsive and available to your partner when they're going through these emotions. These are going to happen at sometimes inopportune times, and I'll tell you an interesting story. Happened to me a while back with a partner. She was going through a very jealous period, but at this point in time, she was so paranoid about me contacting another partner of mine. She was very, very curious about it, but she was trying to occupy all my time so that I didn't have an opportunity to even reach out to anybody else. So, just so happened I was running errands. I was at the bank. Now I'm talking to a teller in the bank and I'm not able to answer my phone. However, my partner's blowing up my phone. Now, I'm not exactly available to take the call, but here's what happened. Phone rings, goes to voicemail, she leaves a message. Does it again within a minute later, same thing happens. Suddenly I start getting texts blowing up my phone, accusing me of being on the other line. See, this is the problem, is that you're not always available to be there, but you need to be responsive as best as possible. Make sure you're answering the phone or doing what you can to text and everything, and keep communication lines open. It's not a perfect system, but it does actually, it really helps. If you are consistently demonstrating that you're there for them, that you're there to respond and validate their feelings and let them know that there's nothing to worry about, you should be in good shape. Overcoming the jealousy requires you to always be reassuring. You always need to be there to make sure that you are reinforcing that everything is fine, that there's nothing to be jealous about, and you're helping them transition through while they're working through their stuff. It's important to remember that these things don't change overnight. going through the process of dealing with these demons, these jealousy issues, will take time. But it's only through consistent, open, viable communication in which you are affirmingly reassuring that everything is going to be fine is the only way that they can actually process this. So again, the rules basically are: make sure that you are being open to listening to their insecurities and fears. Talk to them about them. When they do have these things, make sure that you're available but validating at the same time. And lastly, be consistent and make sure you are helping them in the best way possible through all of their issues. We love our partners. We want everybody to be okay. Jealousy happens. It happens to everyone. But the most important thing you need to remember are we're there to love them, and we want to bring them through this okay. So while they're dealing with these issues, you need to be the best mate you can be and let them know that everything's going to be okay. Let them work through the process. Just be patient. So that pretty much covers it. If there's any questions you guys have, please go ahead and give us, write to us. We're at polyvlog@yahoo.com. Send us a message. Let us know if there's anything we can help you with. So thanks so much for watching. If this was your first time viewing the Polyvlog, please click the subscribe button and click that like button if you like today's video. We post here every Tuesday and Thursday in our continual effort to promote polyamory as a healthy and conscious, loving choice.
Please check the description box below for links to our website, Facebook, and Twitter, and then head on over to Facebook and follow us there. Until next time, love abundantly.